Today, I'm going to be interviewing the owner of this Lamborghini Diablo. We're going to find out all about the owner, how he got this car, because it's a crazy story, why he wanted a Diablo, and how on earth this came to be. Let's go. Right here is the owner of the car.
Hey guys, my name's Ian, and this is my 91 Diablo.
So I got to ask, why do you drive this car?
That's a super loaded question for a number of reasons, I guess. It was the poster car for all of us. I mean, many of us, 90s kids had this on the actual poster in our bedroom. It was always a goal of mine, and as soon as it became remotely obtainable, which I probably shouldn't have done, but went ahead and did it anyway, and here we are.
So this is a 91, right? Walk me through the Diablo's history and what it kind of came to be.
So this is the 91. This was the first year, and this is as bare bones as you can get it. I mean, you get that raw interior. It's very raunchy. It almost feels like a kit car. You're getting like a square tube steel chassis. You're getting no all-wheel drive yet. There's no power steering, no ABS, no airbags. It's very much like Viper-like in which it wants to kill you. And I think that's what makes that raw feeling so much more exhilarating. As you get into the newer Diablos, they had safety features, ABS, and I don't particularly want that in a car. I want that, I'm at work when I'm driving this thing. You can't text and drive in this car. I mean, if you do, you're putting yourself at great risk, but it's truly an unreal experience when you're really beating on this thing.
How did you get this car? Like, how did you find it?
So what had happened was this car belonged to an old mechanic in Alabama. He bought the car, he had like a screw it moment. He said, I have like 100 grand or whatever, I just want to spend it. This was like 10 years ago in Chicago. The car was in Chicago, and he's like, screw it, I'm buying a Lamborghini. So when I bought it, he had like a snap-on jacket, and the guy on Facebook was actually just a young guy he knew that had social media that he asked to sell it for him. So I was dealing with this younger guy who was super down to earth. The mechanic was, pretty crotchety. He was just, your everyday mechanic, normal guy, good dude, but yeah, when I went there to look at the car and inspect it, he was just like, oh, what do you mean it's got this or that? It's an old car. And I was like, okay, yeah, all right. So you had to approach it a different way. But after talking with him a bit, we made a deal, and I left with it, because as soon as I turned that corner and saw it in the garage, it didn't matter what that guy said to me or how he treated me. I needed this car, especially in white.
Yeah, so I can imagine. I mean, this is like the ultimate poster car, right? Probably for you as a kid. Was that the dream for your whole life, to have a Diablo?
For a long time, yeah. I mean, besides this and the Countach, as I grew older, I really, really loved the Countach, but the Diablo lines, the body lines just began to grow on me way more. So yeah, this was like the end-all be-all car for me. Yeah. That's changed a little bit now. There's other cars that I strive for, but I have no intentions of letting this one go. It's still up there with me. The cars were supposed to be all-wheel drive from factory. Everything is there space-wise, but they basically rushed it through production, and you just had a rear-wheel drive variant of, the VTs that came out later on. No power steering, no ABS. It's way better that way. It has a Sachs clutch, and it's a super heavy clutch feel. They changed that later on to a light clutch. They added power steering. And whoever spec'd it clearly spec'd it out in like a cartel spec. The white on tan is iconic for a reason, and I love it. You could have ordered this car with luggage, and I don't believe that this guy did, so I took it upon myself to order it. It's similar to the Ferraris, how you could get the luggage sets. If you were to look for these luggage sets, it's a 4-piece, and they're frequently around $10,000 for 4 pieces. Me being a frugal guy, I didn't grow up with a ton of money. $10,000 for luggage didn't sit right with me. So I was just searching on Marketplace, Facebook, and I would drag my radius around the United States, and I would just search the word Diablo. And I already owned the car, so I'm obviously not shopping for a car, but I'm looking for just like parts and pieces and anything to help me keep the car on the road, because things are no longer available. This set here showed up in Florida. The price was around $200-300. Keep your business suit inside.
Yeah.
You open it up, and you have like the brass / gold appearing hangers. Very, very well done.
Wow. That's incredible that you got all of this for $250.
It's the quirky things like this that I get so excited over. I mean, every chance I get at an event, I bring this out so people can enjoy it too. They love it. I love it. And I'm super stoked to share it with people.
Have you ever actually used this stuff?
I should start keeping maybe cleaning supplies in it. I am just a bit worried that I would damage it in some way. I do want to fill it with IOUs. I think that would be proper from the movie.
Yeah.
If anyone remembers Dumb and Dumber.
Is that a big inspiration to want a Diablo?
I mean, that's always the other cool factor of owning a Diablo. And it's certainly created a lot of jokes with people that I love to share. It wasn't the sole reason.
All right, well, this is awesome. Do you mind if we go for a ride in the Diablo?
Absolutely. You want to do donuts?
Are you serious? Like donuts?
Yeah, I mean, the tires are hard to come by. We can do it in the grass, though.
All right, let's do it. That would be awesome. Oh my gosh. All right, you said you want to do some donuts?
Oh, yeah. Why? Yeah. That's what this car's for, right?
Oh my gosh. What is it like to actually live with a Diablo in terms of maintenance?
It's not bad. Once you force yourself to get into it and fix them, it's quite manageable. They're very simple cars. A lot of them are pre-OBD2, so it's more of the quirky things that come up over time that you might need a little more experience to know what you're dealing with.
So do you maintain your car yourself?
I do. I'm a licensed master mechanic, and I maintain all of my cars myself. And the Diablos are one of the most enjoyable ones to do so, especially because I drive mine quite spiritedly.
Yeah.
Put it that way.
Yeah. What an interior! I love this car. This is so sick.
On the early cars, you get this crazy fighter jet system gauge lookout that it impedes your view. It's actually quite terrible.
Yeah.
Sometimes I tell people don't meet your heroes, but it's the bad things that make you really appreciate the car.
Yeah. Sorry for the camera shake, guys. This car is quite visceral. Wow. Oh my gosh. I can't even imagine being able to drive this every day.
Well, I would let you drive it, but you're a bit too young. But
Yeah.
when you come back, you're very welcome to beat on this car.
When I'm 25, I'm still 3 years away from that. The sound of this car is so good. Do you have an exhaust on it?
So there is a Capristo exhaust, which was actually given to me by a friend, Daniel Ackerman. Thank you, sir. And I do like the tone a lot.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It sounds so good. It's not too loud, but you don't ever forget what you're in. I mean, not that the interior would ever let you either, but wow. The visibility doesn't actually seem as bad as I thought.
It's really not horrible. A bit better than like a newer gen Camaro.
What does your girlfriend think of the car?
Amazingly, super proud. She loves the car, and that's awesome. I always ask her every time we go to a car event, what do you think of that car? What do you think of that car? And, you know, where do you place it in comparison to maybe the Diablo or another car? And I'd say 9 or 10 times out of 10, she puts this car at the top.
Wow.
Which makes me really happy.
Yeah, that's great that she supports you and your car hobby.
She's super supportive, and I couldn't be more grateful for her, honestly.
What's this on the dash?
So that's actually the signature of the famous Lamborghini test driver, Valentino Balboni. Back in October of last year, a friend and I, we flew Valentino in from Italy. He graciously accepted our invitation. He came out to an event that we hosted at a friend's place called Out of Office Garage, and he basically took the time out of his schedule to spend some one-on-one time with Lamborghini owners from the cars that he test drove, and he signed some stuff, hung out. I actually loaned this car to him, so he drove this car around Michigan, and it was the best experience. I can't even put it into words.
Well, there we go. What an experience. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
I really appreciate that. It's kind of insane, you know, to ride around in a car like this in the countryside.
It's almost like home to this, you know. These were built and driven in St. Agata Bolognese, and living in the country and driving in the country feels right.
Wow, what a crazy car. And I have one more thing. What do you do for the Diablo community that you've been telling me about to help owners out?
So given that I maintain the cars and, you know, I keep them on the road, I work on them for friends and stuff, there's a lot of challenges with these cars where, you know, Lamborghini just simply doesn't make the parts anymore. So I took it a step further. I started a company called Project 132. Project 132 is actually the original name of the car. So they had project numbers. So the Diablo was Project 132. I started the company with Project with a K, and I started making things like door handles. The door handles break, you're stranded in the car, you're going to dinner, and you know your wife can't get out of the car. So I designed some new ones on CAD and redesigned them and changed the way in which the pin style goes through the cable, and these aren't going to break on you anymore. And if they do, I'm just going to send you more, because, you know, we deserve these parts, and it's a problem that no one's really trying to solve, especially Lamborghini, unfortunately, as much as I love the brand. So just everything like that, I'm trying to solve those problems.
So what parts do you make? Door handles, anything else?
Even like eccentric alignment bolts. You know, go to get alignment on your car, it's just a simple bolt. At one point, the bolts with the cam washers was like $1,200 to $2,000 for a bolt. So I'm like, no, not happening. Just 3D scan, took it to a machinist, had all the bolts made. So I offer that on there. I do all kinds of stuff for people that like to drive their car, you know, cup holder, phone holder, because there's absolutely nowhere to put your phone if you want to look at your maps.
Yeah.
All kinds of parts. I offer maintenance items if you want to just keep it on the road, prevent it from catching on fire, the fuel system needs gone through. There's a plethora of parts.
There's a lot.
Yeah. There's
Well,
one website.
Thank you so much. I'll put your website down in the description below. If you have a Diablo and you need parts or know somebody that does, you can go buy some parts from you and check out your website, Project 132, right there. You got the shirt on.
Yeah.
So thanks for doing this interview.
Anytime.
Remember, guys, never ever quit on your dreams. God loves you. See you in the next video.
Wait. Bragging about low miles is kind of embarrassing, so you should drive your car.
Final message. All right, see you in the next video.